Kristen with Nerdette's Newsstand, and I did do a video earlier about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation. I don't like to do two in a day, simply because I like to cover a variety of topics. But this came up actually when you guys sent this to me, so thank you so much. And I'm just like, what? What? What am I reading here? Like, okay, so this is going to, just a quick TLDR. This has to do with the Sun, the libel case that he is suing them for. Now, obviously, because of the big bag bug, it has been pushed back. But a while back, I reported that the Sun got over 70,000 text messages. Just happened to. No real reason. That happens all the time. And we're getting more and more of these released. Well, there was some read on Wednesday, and part of this is kind of a recap. I talked about him wanting her to have global humiliation. This is going to take it a whole step further. So this is from the Mule, and it says, Johnny Depp claimed Amber Heard sucked Elon Musk is crooked. I'm going to let you fill that one in by yourself, and wanted her to be removed from Aquaman. Now, this is going to go through a few texts and a little bit about what happened last Wednesday, the 18th. But, wow, this is something else. So it says, I can only hope karma kicks in and takes the gift of breath from her. Sorry, man, but I will stop at nothing. That is what Depp wrote about Heard in a series of texts. Now, this is going to talk about that whole situation in general, right? So we have Adam Molansky. He is representing the Sun, the news group newspaper, and he read these out loud. These are between Christian Carano, who I've spoke with before. He is a talent agent. He used to be engaged to Lady Gaga. He has been in the limelight and represented a lot of people before as far as being their agent. So, we're going to talk about the text begging for global humiliation, and now I didn't have them in full. I only had part of them. It gets a little bit more in depth. No pun intended. She's begging for global humiliation. She's gonna get it. I'm gonna need your text about San Francisco, brother. I'm sorry to even ask, but she sucked Molask. I maybe that's a nickname. Elon Musk, crooked dick, and he gave her some shitty lawyers. That sounds illegal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds like prostitution. I'm just saying. I have no mercy left of what I thought was love for this gold digging, low level, dime a dozen, mushy, pointless, flappy fish market. Ow! That is a doozy. That is something else. Like, there's a lot of things you can call a woman. I think you got the worst of them in here. A fish mark. Oh my God, gross. Like, it's just gross. Absolutely disgusting. They alluded to the brief affair that Elon reportedly had with, Tesla founder in 2016 when she was still married. See, I've covered the situation between Elon and Amber before, the fact that he had went out with her, and there was pictures where people were wondering if he was abused, if he had a black eye. I've talked about that. What I didn't realize when I made those videos is that she was still married. Like, she was still married, dating another man, and cheating on him. She's a harlot. Like, I don't have a whole lot of good words I don't have any good words for this woman. But when you cheat on Johnny Depp, I don't know. So let's keep going with these text messages. I'm happy to fight her to the end. She will hit the wall hard. I met a effing sublime little Russian here. Well, at least Johnny got some. That time I blew on a 50-cent stripper. I would not touch her with a goddamn glove. Now, from what I can find, from what I've heard in the comment section, and I tried to find out actually Googling it. It's a weird thing to Google. Don't do it. If she actually was a stripper, and I can't find any, 100% evidence, but most of it leads that, she definitely was. I can only hope karma kicks in and takes the gift of breath from her. Sorry, man, but I will stop at nothing. Yeah, he's a little mad. I would say he's a little mad. I would say he's a little upset about the situation. You know what? And rightfully so. Now, I'm afraid we're going to have those people come out and be like, when the text came out between him and Paul Bentley, people were coming out like, oh, how dare he say this? This is proof. No, this is a man venting. We're all allowed to do that. It's not like he made a plan. But when he says, I can only hope karma kicks in and takes the gift of breath from her, you can about guarantee the shill media is going to pick that up and be like, oh, look what he did. Proof. Nah, quit playing. The Sun lawyer also read a text sent by Depp to his sister Christy in June 2016. I want her replaced on that WB Warner Brothers film. He's referring obviously to Aquaman. One, in which, that's the biggest thing in her career. He didn't want her on it. She obviously, we know now, did go ahead with Aquaman 1. She was Mira. I personally think she did a pretty decent job as Mira, but a lot of people don't think so. I noticed that in the comment section, but he didn't want her on there. Now, nothing can be done about that, for one. But I've talked before, she is confirmed for number 2 as of right now. Now with the big bad bug and everything going around, we don't know what's going to happen, whether it's, Aquaman filming or it's this court case. There's a lot up in the air right now. Kind of life as we know it has kind of been put on hold. The actor also maintained that Heard was the aggressor in the relationship, obviously, and then it talks about the 2-week trial that was supposed to start yesterday, obviously is not. Now, this is going to come from Adam Waldman, which is Depp's lawyer. Mr. Depp has pursued and awaited justice for nearly 4 years. The judge hearing Mr. Depp's defamation case against his son raised safety concerns. Although the case is extremely important to Mr. Depp, he is also uneasy about putting anyone else's in harm's way. These are perilous times, and he accepts waiting until the borders and the courts can safely operate. But in my opinion, that's the best thing to do. We are being told as a nation, as a country, as an earth, to socially distance ourselves, to stay home, to not go out and party, to not go to these kind of things. This seems like the best situation he could put himself in. Because if he went, people would call him and say, he's only thinking about himself. Well, that's exactly what Amber is doing. She was, she was in California, and it says, but despite all the travel problems and risk to her health of traveling, she found a flight leaving LA. She wanted to get it done, right? She wanted to go no matter what. And I said this before, I hate to repeat myself so much. The problem isn't her. I get she's a young, healthy woman. The problem is the people that she interacts with. And then those people she interacts with. There are immunocompromised people out there. There are people, just recovering from radiation. There are old, there are young. There are people out there that don't need this. But she was going to just so selfishly, go ahead and do it. I guess. You do you, boo, but it doesn't work out because, even so, I don't want to rant too much about that. I just think it's really selfish. So Wolanski then, talked about Depp making his way from France, and he did you have a private jet thing, and he says it's not because of the coronavirus. I should not have said that word, and I am not going to re-record, my bad. But because he cannot face the lies about his relationship between being exposed, because he's a coward. He knows he's going to lose. Sure. I totally believe it. No, actually, he's doing the right thing. He is absolutely doing the right thing. So I just thought these were funny. I wouldn't have covered this again today a second time, but my God, are you kidding me? They're too good. Apparently Amber is, cheating with Elon Musk's crooked dick, I guess. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C., Dave Ross, David L., Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Roan, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.